going on, Tuba Billy? So, just watched a little YouTube short from, oh, what's his name? I just looked it up. Anyway, I've actually got it. Well, no, I can't do that. Whatever. Was it Ray William Johnson or something like that? He's a snarky guy on YouTube, and you know, I've seen a lot of his shorts, and you know, they're funny, they're quippy, they're entertaining. Some of them I'm like, dude, you're mocking people. Well, today kind of hit a little more personal. Yeah, I described in a previous video that, you know, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ, of Latter-day Saints. I get a little off balance there. But he did a video where he basically took a talk from 2005 about tithing, took one sentence, and him and a bunch of commenters made a bunch of assumptions off of this one sentence. And the sentence basically said, you know, tithing is a commandment even for the poor. But he was basically saying, you know, if your church is, you know, pushing you to pay your tithing over, or wanting your money over you buying food, it's like, you don't owe them anything. Well, so here's where I know that you are coming from a position of ignorance. You don't know, you can't know, because for one, you don't have a basic knowledge of the church, the doctrine. I don't know if you're Christian or not, but either way, neither here nor there. But you don't know the reasons and the context of the entire speech, the talk. If you read it, listen to the whole thing, it was the blessings that come from tithing, from paying your tithing, far outweigh the blessings that you get far outweigh the sacrifice of paying tithing, right? There have been many times in my life, especially young married couple, where we were looking at the budget and it's like, man, we could either pay our bills, buy groceries, or pay tithing. It's like, well, and we made a decision from early on to make tithing a priority, so we paid our tithing first. And then everything else somehow falls in line. It's happened time and time again. It doesn't work on paper, but at the end of the month, all the bills are paid, we have enough food, and somehow we got there. And it's my testimony that's only through God. However He handles things, He made it work out. But of course, you know, you wouldn't know that because one, you're not a member of the church. Two, you don't have a testimony of paying tithing. You know, in Malachi, where it says, you know, bring you the tithes into the storehouse, and I will open you into the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that there will not be room enough to receive it. That's the promise of paying tithing. One of the comments was like, oh, I bet you this preacher is a fancy car, is rich, and no. First off, nobody in this church gets paid just for serving, right? Now, there are church employees, right? Yes. But as far as being leadership, no, it's not. You know, if you work in the church finance department, if you're in the accounting, if you are, you know, in all these different departments, yes, some of them are jobs. That is their job. They work for the church as a corporation. But bishops don't get paid. Any leaders don't get paid. So, no, I doubt he has a big fancy car or a giant mansion. He probably has enough, sufficient for what he needs. Probably has nice stuff. You know, he's probably not driving around in some beat up, rusted out car and living in a shack. But that's, you know, kind of typical of the church. You know, we are humble, but we have enough for what we need. So, before you start going all crazy and assuming a lot of things, just stop and think, you know, what's their perspective? Why? And what's the whole context in this instance? Because the context matters. And with that, I bid you a good day. Tuba Billy. I forgot something. What did I forget? Oh yeah, be excellent to each other. Tuba Billy signing out. God be with you till we meet again.